Well, maybe you've seen this Marie Kondo's new show, Tidying Up, premiered on Netflix a few weeks ago and has been taking the country by storm.
Yeah, it has. And social media has been on fire about Marie's KonMari method. Some people think it's hokey, some people are obsessed with it. It's all across the board, but let's take a look at some of the posts that people have made about this. So one tweet says, first blessing of 2019, watching Marie Kondo tenderly thanking and folding a squad goals tank top. Another one says, have Marie Kondo come to my place. I will break her. And this user says, oops, I accidentally threw everything away when I tried the Marie Kondo method in my home because nothing makes me feel joy.
Oh my goodness. So our guests today, we got Bahar and McKenzie. They're professional organizers from Mission 2 Organize, and they're going to talk to us about decluttering your home and if Kondo style is realistic. So I am so excited that you guys are here. This is a problem that I have. I'm going to put myself out there. I have this problem and I have hired someone before. I need them to come back. I probably need you guys.
You always hear that from people.
So what do you guys think about the show and what do you think about Marie's style?
So we've seen it. The pros, it's definitely really exciting that it's creating such a conversation about organizing and getting people excited. And her methods of decluttering are definitely helpful. Whenever you organize, decluttering is always a positive thing to do. And she has a really emotional approach, which is really particularly good when people are going through traumatic life changes. And a lot of times you do get an emotional attachment to your items. So for that, her method is really helpful.
Bahar, this is what I noticed when the person came to my house. I did have a connection that she had to walk me through getting rid of these products. What do you think? Is this realistic for the everyday person?
Well, that's the thing, though. Everybody reacts differently. That's the whole thing. Not everybody has the time to go through every single items they have and process it the way that it is, the way that she would say thank it and send it out. And that doesn't work for everyone. Some people have more attachment, some less. Sometimes the attachment is not even about joy or letting go of things. Also, what she does necessarily doesn't fit to everybody's lifestyle, and how she categorizes it doesn't work for everyone. So it's like very much more about like creating your own unique system and reacting to the items by the way you react to things, an emotional way.
So you have to kind of know yourself, right?
Exactly.
What are some tips that the average person could use to declutter their home?
Well, the first thing I would say is admit. Admit that, you know, you have a problem and you want to solve the problem and you go with that. Second thing is stay committed. It's a long process. You need to
That's where I fell off.
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing. It's a lifestyle, basically. You have to commit to it. And we always tell our clients to just keep a box around that is a donation box. So when you put a shirt on and you don't feel good and it's not good for you anymore, or if you see an item in your kitchen, just put it right away into the donation box. Once you created your system, at the end of each night, just go through and just like for 10 minutes, just, you know, straight up things. The other thing is to start small. Don't let the project overwhelm you. It always does that. You know, we have the vision. We walk in and we see the whole thing. It's gonna change, but it's not easy for everyone. Don't look at the whole thing. Start very small from a corner or in just one closet, and you know, educate yourself. There's so many resources out there. For example, we have our YouTube channel with lots of tips, our Instagram, our Facebook. You can hire an organizer, educate yourself on donating and recycling. Other thing is reward yourself. It's hard work. When you set a goal, when you achieve your vision, reward yourself. However it is, being just, you know, you decluttered, you can buy one more item for yourself or get a piece of chocolate or go for a bike, you know, around the neighborhood. And the last thing I would say is don't forget to take a break. You know, organizing, it's very emotionally and also physically and time consuming, and it's very taxing on your body. So make sure you will step back from the project, drink enough water, and take a break, and then get back to the project.
Oh, I feel like you were talking to my
I never regret giving stuff away either. Like I'm always happy that I don't have that anymore.
Exactly.
Our clients are like, take it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, apparently we're not the only people with this problem. We actually wanted to help a local couple get their clutter in order for an upcoming baby, so we actually sent Bahar and McKenzie to their house to help them out. Let's welcome Tim Mackin. Come on out, Tim.
We're clapping for your declutter.
Such a hero's welcome for me.
Yeah, so this is a problem for you, Tim?
Yeah, a little bit. And you know, that room, like the blue room, was the room that you do not talk about. Like that's just where we put everything, and you know that if you don't have a place for it, that's where it goes. It goes in the blue room. But you know, we have 2 kids and we have a third on the way, so it was a matter of like needing to kind of get in there and organize.
Ladies, what did you do to the Mackin's room?
We do what we always do. We go in, they said the goal is for it to be a baby room. So we went through all of the clothing and sorted everything by size so that everything in there was things that would actually fit the baby and, not for a 6-year-old. And sorted it all into containers that could be taken to storage. So when it's time, it can be pulled out really easily as the baby grows.
Oh, look at it. It's
Yeah.
moving along.
And we kept everything in there that you need, all of the things that we'll need for feeding and diaper changing. So we set up a diaper changing station. You see me folding things to put in the drawer. So those are all for the beginning of the baby's life. So everything's all set up.
I got to see before and after because, wow.
That's so much more calm, don't you feel?
Absolutely, absolutely, and it's a lot about like your perspective. I would go in there and I just get tense, but they, and I was almost embarrassed like bringing them in that room, and they came in there like perfect, wonderful, like when it was still all cluttered, and I was like, okay, do your thing.
Yeah,
That's
you have
how
no
it
idea
feels.
what you've seen.
I felt that feeling. That's how it feels when you get help for a problem that you're having, and it's really, you don't realize how much it's taken over your life.
Yeah, exactly. And I also want to mention that our approach is a little bit different. We make sure that it's very practical and it's very tailored and it's creating a system. So, everybody has their own thing and you have to pay attention to that.
Well, thank you so much, ladies.
Oh,
It's
you're
been really
welcome.
cool having you
Pleasure.
to talk about this. And if you guys want any help tackling your own clutter, just head to mission2organize.com or follow them on YouTube or Instagram.